Hey guys!
Hey!
Welcome back
Welcome
to the
back.
podcast.
You may notice that some of the reels that we've been posting never actually led to a podcast. And that was because we just chatted utter bullshit.
We're too chaotic.
Yeah. So we're going to really reel it in. Reel it in?
We're gonna try because I feel like this is gonna be another chaotic episode, but at least it will be fun.
I can't really talk much, so it's going to be quite quiet from me.
Alana is a bit sick today.
Yeah.
Time of the year, change of seasons.
Yeah.
We're also drinking tea, not wine this time. So,
Yeah, on the reels
you know.
we were actually, Kai and I were tipsy. We were.
After a bottle of wine. To be fair, and a sip of whiskey.
And a sip of whiskey, yeah. And I was, when I rewatched that video, I was downing my glass of wine. I was constantly. Yeah, literally. So yeah, I was tipsy, very tipsy.
Yeah, Lana doesn't get drunk, so it just never affects her anyway.
I know.
She's an expensive date.
I am
that's
an
all I
expensive
think.
dame. That's why no one takes me on dates.
But today we have something very exciting and fun. We thought, well, actually, this is coming more from Alana.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take the floor.
Take the floor.
With what?
How did we come up with this idea?
So this person that I know, you know who you are, is obsessed with asking really random questions. She says that she made them up herself, although I've seen all of them on Reddit, so I feel like you're a liar. But that's what we're going to be doing today. I did ask Yelka some of these questions, but she's had time to think because her answers were awful.
Yeah, we were late at night in bed. She's like, I'm gonna ask you these
That's
questions.
when the brain should be ticking. I feel like
Yeah,
I
I
come
was
up with my best
tired.
work at like 11
Depending
p.m.
what kind of questions. If we talk about aliens, yeah, but not about the questions you asked me.
Okay, you know what?
If we talk about aliens at like nighttime, then yeah, but not the type of questions she
Okay,
was
I'm
asking
going to
me.
kick off with my favourite question.
Okay,
Yes.
these are all new to me, so...
Because I have really good reasoning for this, so I want to see what your point of view is. Okay, is water wet?
Well, this is such a hard one. I see so many debates about this.
Go.
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
Yelka said yeah as well.
I said yeah too, but then I heard
say no.
Alana's explanation, and she changed my
But
mind.
I don't know, because, like... Well, the thing is... Water...
Consider you stumped.
Water itself doesn't feel wet. Like, is wet actually a thing, or is it a feeling?
Yeah.
Like, it's a sense, you know, it's one of your five senses.
Yeah.
So, like, something is wet.
Yeah. So like
It's because water is soaking it.
Yeah.
But water can't soak itself.
self. Thank you.
Exactly. So I didn't think of that. I just went like, yeah, it's wet. But then she explained it kind of similar.
I
She
was like, if you pour water, like being wet is a sensation. So if I poured like a glass of water into a pool, have I then made that pool wet? But the pool is water, so I can't make that pool water wet because it's water. So like wet is a sensation, because I could pour milk on me and that would make me wet. But is the milk itself wet?
but then
No.
what is it?
I suppose the question is not even water, it's liquid. Is liquid wet?
No, liquid's liquid.
Yeah. I feel like you could go for like a full-on philosophical...
Philosophical.
Because like gases and
debate.
stuff, like the air, gases are technically wet.
Wait, what?
Well, yeah, because it's like water vapour
Yeah.
almost, isn't it?
But like, so are we
And like a
wet right
vape.
now?
A vape is
Maybe.
water vapour.
Yeah.
So is a vape wet?
Oh. That's confusing.
I know.
I mean, it's not confusing, but it's a deep thinker.
Right?
I initially said yes, but now I think
But then,
no.
like, I would describe my mouth as wet.
I
like,
would
inside
say
The
your
saliva isn't wet, it's making your mouth wet.
I would say it's soggy.
Yelka loves this word. She was like,
It's soggy.
No.
we were talking, I don't know what, how
I
it
don't know
happened.
I don't know how he came up with it.
What do you mean, we?
Soggy. Me and Alana.
I don't know, we had a conversation, and now whenever something turns me on or something, we're like, oh, we're soggy.
Oh!
It's disgusting.
I feel like soggy is nicer than wet. I mean, not that I would say it in like a, oh my god, you make me so soggy, but like...
I said that because when we started joking about it, I was like, can you imagine someone going down on you and you're like, oh, that was so soggy.
But I feel like if someone like getting like told that they're wet, for like as much as it's like, oh, that's hot, at the same time I'm like, no. Like, are you wet or is the water making you wet?
Oh god.
I thought you were meaning that like you made that word up, and I was thinking, no, babe, you
Sorry,
didn't.
No, I
Yeah,
know.
I was like, she's just a foreign you.
Sometimes I
Foreign.
do make words up. Just saying.
You make the lyrics to songs up all the time. And like, we look at you, we're like,
I got a good question then.
I know
When it
which
comes
one,
to,
yeah.
and then you can have your question. I just want to jump in.
That's okay.
I'm excited about this.
she was on the bed, she was like, I was like, what? She was like, people are so funny.
I was actually on Reddit and I was like pissing myself.
She was cracking up. She was like, how do people think of these things?
Okay, in those first few seconds, are you hoping it's Ice Ice Baby or Under Pressure?
And then wait.
That was Ice Ice Baby.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm not telling you.
Okay.
Oh, I might have been under pressure.
Wait, no, I need to hear the second one to compare. That's Under Pressure. No, that's Ice Ice Baby!
It's the exact same. Okay, but the question is,
The
what would I
second one
want
would-
the
yeah,
song to
yeah.
be?
Under Pressure.
Under pressure.
Yeah. Any
Under
day of the
pressure.
week.
Because the only part of Ice Ice Baby I know is Ice Ice Baby. Yeah.
And then you
Is
do
there
that.
any other lyrics?
Yeah.
Yeah, is there any other lyrics?
No,
to that
but
song?
stop. Just
What?
wait and
Do you know what I
say,
mean? Yeah, I don't know that. What? Who sings it?
I can't
I was
remember.
going to say Flow Rider.
It's Ice Baby, isn't it? That's
Oh,
his
is that
name.
actually? Oh, is it?
Check.
we
I think
know
or
our
his name is
music
Ice
really
or
well.
something.
Oh, Vanilla Ice.
That's it. What happened to him? Come back, baby.
Come back, baby.
No pun
Ice Ice
intended.
Baby. Would you rather be invulnerable or immortal? Is
Immortal.
invulnerable a word? I've never heard of that before.
Invulnerable. So not vulnerable.
Yeah, it's
What?
the opposite.
Yeah.
Invulnerable.
Not
that
feeling
means-
anything.
Or immortal and never die.
Yeah.
I say immortal.
Nah, I need to die at some
I'd
point.
want to die.
This world is too much.
But after rain comes sunshine. I believe though.
What?
No, wait, okay, hear me
That
out.
was the gayest thing you've ever said. After rain comes sunshine.
Come on.
Yelka.
Yeah, I give you the biggest icks. I know.
Yes.
Yeah, but then what if when the world's going to end eventually? Like humans are going to destroy
Well,
the planet.
that's another conversation then. What happens with the world? What happens with the planet?
We're all gonna blow up.
I don't think we're.
Blow on up. Boo-doo-doo.
Overheat?
I think, you know, like Chernobyl. Have you seen Chernobyl now? And it's just like the entire environment and Mother Nature has taken over, and I think buildings and things will become derelict, and the
Yeah.
trees will grow through it, and humans will just cease to exist. And
Which is good because
nature will come
humans
back.
we're
We're fucked up.
Yeah, we're terrible.
We're not nice.
Because I actually believe that, I don't know if this is factual, but weren't the first creatures like animals and then we came?
Evolution, gorillas. No, monkeys.
Well, they're animals, right?
Well, dinosaurs first.
They're animals.
Oh, like
Like,
Oh,
not humans.
on the
Yeah,
planet.
On the planet,
Yeah,
yeah.
the
And then-
dinos.
Yeah, and then we came, humans, and we took over.
yeah. But how did we, like, who was the first person? How was the first person made? Because in evolution, like you shag, you have a baby. That's how a child is made.
Really?
But how was the first human made? If you don't believe in evolution, so it wasn't monkeys that came along.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the religious belief is. Like, Adam, like what was it? God put. Well,
Adam
that's
and Eve.
Christianity,
Eve.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's Adam and
A lot
Eve.
of religions, I feel like, believe that. Like, I feel like Jehovah's and stuff believe that.
Like the boat?
Noah's Ark.
Noah's Ark.
Dark.
The boat. Just the rowboat, you know, that impaled all the animals and living creatures.
No, I'm not saying I believe in that. That's what I learned in school.
Yeah,
but-
yeah, no, it is Noah's Ark, Joseph and Mary.
Wait, so you're saying so Noah's Ark and Adam and Eve were around at the same time?
That's all in the Bible.
That's all in
Where
the
did
Bible.
Noah come from?
Who's the chump that built the Ark?
No, I know who he is, but where did he come from? Where did he
Cotton
come
Eye
from?
You know the pyramids in Egypt?
That
Oh.
stumps me every single day of my life. Like the 7 wonders
How
of the
it's
world
built.
confuses me.
Like all of that.
Because the rock on the top,
Is the oldest.
rock.
But also how heavy the rocks are.
They wouldn't have had the technology.
yeah, exactly. We have the technology now, but they
Yeah.
couldn't, like, no way human body can carry that.
And it's made like dead, like it's
Yeah, it's like it's inch perfect, isn't
yeah, it absolutely baffles
and
me.
also the placement of the
that is
different
my Roman
pyramids.
Empire.
See, I wouldn't I would say giants. Like, I fully believe giants
Wait, you believe
existed.
giants?
Yeah, not now, but like
In the dinosaur period?
before the dinosaurs.
Oh.
I 100%
never thought about
because
giants.
if you think
No, I
about
don't
it in
thought
so many mythical stories and even religions and things, giants were there. They all stem down.
How do you imagine giants then? Because obviously, if you see them in cartoons now or movies, they're just like humans in, I don't know how many times the size we are. But do you believe that's what giants look like?
Like us, just times 10.
Probably, maybe. But then I think like we're the first human race to ever look like us. Like it was Neanderthals before, wasn't it? So it would probably be a Neanderthal looking giant.
I've never thought about that.
Really?
But now I really am.
See, this is like this is what I sit and think about. These two would be giants.
I can see that.
Yeah,
But
I see
then
it.
they don't, I mean, this is really judgy, but they don't look like they have the intelligence to build.
But then where comes intelligence from? I know it's like built over years and years of like humans figuring out things and, you know, but it's the same as like, how did someone realize that if you pop a corn, it's popcorn?
I know.
You know?
That's
Who
true.
was the first person to cook meat?
Yeah. Crack an
Who was
egg.
the first person to like wank off a cow?
That's disgusting. We're so serious and you're like, why?
That is serious.
No, it's serious. But
Well, who was
I
the
mean,
first?
it's true. Who looked at a cow and thought, what comes out of there?
Well, who was the first man to shove his penis into a woman's vagina? Like, sorry, like,
Yeah, like how was
and
that
then
thing?
not knowing, but then actually having a baby coming from that.
Yeah,
Getting
like,
pregnant.
that's
see,
what I
that
mean,
poor
it's
woman
too
would have
much.
been.
Yeah.
Imagine the first woman actually like understanding something is coming out of her vagina after 9 months.
I mean, that was Miss Mary, but...
Poor woman.
Yeah, but she was a virgin, wasn't she?
Okay.
Next question?
question.
I'm excited for these. These are fun.
Would you rather fight a horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
A horse-sized duck.
Or 100 duck-sized horses?
Well, the thing is, I think I would rather go for the duck-sized horses because they can't run that fast.
You can just...
Keep them.
You know, and you can just outrun
Stomp on 'em.
However,
I would want to cuddle them.
They're trying to fight you.
Oh. The little horses.
right, she's dead. Yeah, no, because you can outrun those little tiny horses.
No,
However,
but like you're in a cage.
Change the
well, then you're dead either
Like,
way.
you're fighting them, and it's like one man survivor.
It
Are
would
you
be
taking
easier-
the duck-sized horses or the horse-sized duck.
Well, then if I couldn't run away, then I would take the duck-sized horse.
the
too.
horse-sized duck.
Wait, the duck, but the duck can literally go like.
Yeah, like that fucking beast could.
Okay, but how are you going to take on 100 horses?
That's not
But
that
they're ducks. Oh, actually, because I've got like chicklings in mind, but ducks are quite big,
Like,
aren't
I'm
they?
thinking
Wait,
of
what
like
kind
a
of
swan
ducks?
size.
Like
swans. That's
That's
not
what
a
I
duck,
was thinking.
But that's
I'm
not a duck.
thinking,
That's a
like-
swan.
no, just like the little ducks you see.
What?
No, wait. I know they're all
No,
ducks.
but,
hear that.
no, but like a typical, like a swan's a swan. I'm talking like a typical
The yellow duck.
The ones you like feed bread in the pond.
Yeah, in Hyde Park.
Like this big?
Yeah, I would say they're like this big.
Still, how are you going to take on 100 of those?
That's true, unless they're coming in like...
See, I'm thinking with a giant duck, right?
You could just
horse-sized-
straddle it.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm going to swing round, get its neck, and
Easily done.
do you know what? I feel like I'm like, you know what?
Take me.
Done. I'm done out here.
So are we all saying... I was saying 100 duck-sized horses.
Yeah,
You're
same.
saying a horse-sized duck.
Yeah, horse-sized duck.
Okay, I think that says a lot.
I can picture that. Kaya being eaten by a horse.
Thank you. Not me winning. I'm
you can
scrappy,
win.
mate.
You can win.
Okay.
Anyone.
Do you guys believe in ghosts or paranormal activity? And if you do, is it like, you know, like Casper, the little ghost?
Oh, yeah.
Cute? Or is it like horror?
Conjuring stuff.
Yeah.
I think I believe it, and I do believe it and all. Like the creepy stuff and like the cute stuff. But like I feel like the nice, is it more like spirits or is it like the actual like woman in black you see like walking
like
around
demons.
the corner? Yeah.
But that's like kind of similar because that's, I think,
I think that's
isn't
more conjuring, isn't it?
Yeah, too far. I believe in all. I think there's like good and bad. ones.
to look at.
No, I think you believe in ghosts, no?
Well, I have a whole thing. So I refuse to say whether I do or not.
Because if you say that they
Because-
are real, they'll come and haunt you.
Yeah, exactly. If I
so
say that they're real, they know that I know, so
You're
they'll be
opening a
pissed
portal.
off. and they'll come and haunt me. However, if I say that they're not real, they'll be pissed off because they'll be like, why doesn't this bitch believe me? So then they'll come and haunt me either way.
Because they'll try to make you believe them.
So I just remain impartial. If you're there, if you're not, it's all good. It's all good in the hood.
Have you never like experienced anything
I have
creepily?
plenty.
Yeah,
So
but...
how do you not believe it if you've experienced
Well,
it?
no, because it could be a trick of the imagination. I don't know.
Wait, do you actually think it could be a trick of the imagination?
I don't know.
I need to
I'm
send you to a
telling
mental health hospital.
I don't know. I'm saying this is why I refuse to really decide. Like, I think they probably are, but I refuse to have a firm opinion about it.
Okay,
That's fair.
enough. I believe in it.
Yeah.
Massively. Had loads of things happening, especially in my parents' house.
Really?
Scary shit. When I was younger, every time, like, I grew up in the house that I was born into. I've never moved.
Mm-hmm.
My parents still live in that house. Very grateful for that. But I would have nightmares almost every single night, and like reoccurring the same nightmares. And it always involved either like a woman killing herself in the house, or like being invaded by like weird shit. And I would literally wake up screaming, crying for my mom. And now I haven't lived in my parents' house for 7, 8 years. But every time when I travel back to Belgium, I stay with my parents, I always end up having those nightmares again. It always comes back, triggering. And also because my parents' house is very old, everything is like wooden floors, it cracks, the wind blows through it, you can literally hear it like squeaking. And I always feel like there's just energy. You can feel energy.
Bad energy.
Bad energy.
Have you ever like
Juju.
seen something?
I haven't, my sister has. You know, some people, when you have the change of seasons, you put that other season in boxes out of the wardrobe and then you take it back. Like if you go from summer to winter, you put your summer clothes away.
Yeah.
Some people do that. So my sister used to do that. And then when next year the season came back, she would take the clothes out again. And she had this one jacket that came out of a box and she literally went in her pocket and she took out this VIP backstage pass to, I can't remember the artist's name, like a backstage pass to their concert. We never went. That jacket didn't go anywhere. It was up in the attic in a box.
That's weird. Did they like mean anything? Like were those tickets anything?
I don't know. No, it was just like a backstage pass to a concert that we never went to. I mean, nice ghosts if they just leave that.
There you go. I feel like I'd shit myself if I saw something.
Yeah, I think I'd just be like, you know what? I'm done with this little life. No, thank you.
It's the same thing as like, do you believe in other body experience? You know, when your soul can travel, your spirit can travel outside of your body, you see your body laying.
I think
in
I
a
think
different
it's
dimension.
maybe possible, but only in like when your body has suffered trauma. Because lots of people describe that like if they're in a coma or something like that. I think it's unless maybe you practice the form of art or your body suffers some really serious trauma.
Yeah.
I don't think you can just sit here and do it.
But I heard what I find interesting. I've never tried it, just to make that clear. No, really. If you travel out of your body, if you have that experience, it's like you're almost connected to your body with like, not a cable, but like an invisible cable, you know?
Yeah.
But if you travel, but if you travel too far away and you can't get back to your body, which is a portal to this 3D dimension.
Oh, and then your body dies.
No. Another spirit can take your body, and that could be
I
a
remember
demon
you saying
take
this
it.
to me before.
Your body can be taken over by another spirit. That always scares me because I'm like, that's a whole other deep conversation. But you know, with dreams, it's like, what are dreams to us? What exactly is a dream?
Yeah.
Are we living in a different dimension? Is that us in a different dimension? And I'm like, imagine if you're actually traveling outside of your body without realizing it. If I wake up one day and I'm not the Yelka, you know, I've been taken over.
Then I will know.
I mean, I hope not, because I have really fucked up dreams. Last time I dreamed I got shot.
What?
My dreams are so vivid. Like so vivid.
I have them sometimes, but recently they've not been vivid.
I get the most vivid dreams when I'm stressed out.
Yeah. I get them when I'm like in the fields, when I'm very emotional.
Yeah. I would love to go to like a dream is that a dream therapist? Do you know people that can like really analyse like what your dreams are about?
Yes. I always look up my dreams.
See, things like that, that's like, I just don't want to know. Like, you see your
My psychic.
Psychic, I was going to say psychologist. Yeah, you're psychic and think, like, I just don't want to know. Like, I just don't want to know. No, thank you.
I think it's, obviously, do you believe in psychics or not? I think it's just nice sometimes for like a placebo effect, depending on what they say, obviously. But you can say to them to not tell you any bad things.
The two things. One, where after my granddad died when I was really young, I used to get nightmares because I'd dream about him and like he was trying to like come and talk to me. He used to get such bad nightmares. He used to wake up screaming. And then my mum saw a psychic and she said to her that someone keeps visiting your daughter in her dreams and she doesn't like it, so he's going to leave her alone now. And then my mum told me, and then it just stopped. Like ever since that day, it just stopped. But then every now and then, because he used to visit me in my dreams and like he'd like tuck my hair and I'd get so scared. And every now and then I'll be laying there and I can feel, like it feels like he's in the room, like a ghost is literally like tucking my hair behind my ear. And I feel that every now and then. I'm like, go away, leave me alone.
Not today.
Please.
It's weird, isn't it?
It's, yeah.
Because like, how can you not believe in stuff like that when you physically...
But then I wonder, how can we feel it? You know, because it's like different dimensions, right?
But then what if it's not? Do you know what I mean? Like, I just think maybe it is way more connected than what we think it is.
I mean, I do believe what we can see is what we can see, but I think same things are happening in this room. There's probably someone sitting there and there. Hi.
I love like looking, like making eye contact with things to make people think that I can see them. Like, yeah, I see you. You're not fooling me.
But you know what I mean? We can only see what we can actually see with the how much. What is it? The capability of our eyes.
Have you watched Lucy?
But it's only like 5. Yes.
When she can only.
Sorry, what?
Lucy. So I might be mixing up two films, but I think I know the actual plot. So she gets drugs put in her system, like she gets like trafficked and drugs get put in her, and it's such a high quantity that it like opens up the percentage of her brain that she can
access
use.
100% of the brain.
Because we can only use like I think 5% of our brain, and it shows you like what she can do and what can she see and what she can experience with like every like 10% of her brain. And it's crazy because like we're all just so stupid. Like even if we could use
especially
it in, like,
you, my love.
If we could even use like 10% more of our brain, like imagine like the shit that we could see and do.
But that's what some people online, I don't know if you've ever fallen onto that TikTok site where they're like, I can move things and I can do the kinesthetic.
It's like telekinesis or something.
But they say that we're all born with, what's the word? With telekinetics ability? No, what's the word?
What I just said, telekinesis.
Yeah, but like not just with like wanting to move things, but our brain is so strong that we could do so much with it.
We just need to like train it, isn't it?
Yeah, and tune into it.
But isn't that why they say that certain LSDs the government have actually banned, because when you do take those LSDs, they release a hormone in your brain that actually lets you access more of your brain.
Yeah.
But they don't want us to.
That's so interesting.
But it also does fuck you up, doesn't it?
I mean, I've never done any drugs like that, so I don't know.
What conspiracy theories do you guys like believe in? Like genuinely believe in?
I mean, definitely the pyramids, like we mentioned before.
I feel like you've told me conspiracies that you believe in.
We had this conversation in Spain.
In Spain?
Yeah, I'm just trying to rack my brain. I feel like I don't know that I necessarily believe them, but I'm interested in them.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know if some are true or not, but I really like the Mandela effect. I think it's really, really interesting.
Because it's like a universal experience, which is baffling.
Yeah, the one that really, really gets me is the Monopoly man.
No, I know.
Like, he had a barnacle thing.
A barnacle?
Oh, what it's called?
Is he in the sea? A monocle?
A monocle.
A barnacle?
It's in the sea.
That is so funny. A barnacle?
I'm just feeling very piratey today. Yeah, a barnacle. No.
Oh,
Monaco.
Monocle.
Good old monocle.
Like he did. He had one.
Yeah, and like the thing with like Pikachu, I've never even seen it, but I know full well that Pikachu has that black spike at the end of his tail. He doesn't, but he does.
He definitely does. He does. 100%.
I believe in aliens 100%.
Aliens, like green things. With
No,
like
I don't think
things.
they look like the way we think or like imagine them. I don't think aliens look like the way we
like
show them in
ET.
movies and all
Yeah.
the green or like the slinky thing. I actually think phase shifters.
Yeah.
Shapeshifters. Phase shifters. I was gonna say something really
You
smart.
said that's so much effort behind it.
I was in it. Shapeshifters.
Yeah, I can get that.
Well, they always say like Area 51 has like the aliens in it, don't they? Like that's why they say you get like shot if you try and go in.
Yeah.
But then I feel like we're the Area 51, and like that's why that we can't go in because that's like our exit.
Is it kind of like
that makes
Like the
sense?
Maze Runner.
or like that show?
Kind of.
Truman Show.
The Truman Show. I am obsessed with the Truman Show with Jim Carrey. So like
Have you ever seen it?
No.
we need to watch it. So like his whole world is literally a show. He doesn't know. So like every single person in his life is just a cast member, and they're made to like just be his life. And then it like shows him like slowly finding out because like he falls in love with someone, doesn't she? Or like she tells him like it's the Truman Show. But yeah, I feel like it's all like we are the experiment, or like we are what can't be exposed to like the outer world or whatever.
So do you think like the people in Area 51 are the ones behind the computers and controlling different things, making night, making day?
In Area 51?
Yeah.
We are in Area 51.
Yeah, but obviously we know that Area 51 is a building, right? So in that building are the people in there, the officials that are actually controlling the whole world, which is Area 51.
Yeah, well,
So like that's their HR, that's their main office building, and they're the ones that makes day into day and night into night.
Yeah, I just feel like we aren't. Trying to think out the best way to like compare it to something. Do you
What's
know Hunger Games? Like when people are controlling
Like, so
all
in
of
the arena?
things? Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that. I don't want to feel like we're an experiment. You know, the thing is like I want to feel like we're just on this beautiful planet experiencing the oceans, the breeze, the mountains.
I mean that too.
Because then Area 51 is massive.
But what if we're just really small? Have you seen what is it? The cartoon with the elephant and the little flower and like all the who's live on the flower.
Oh,
Horton here's a who. Like we could just be like to us
A
the world
little
is so
speck,
big, but
yeah.
we literally could be the smallest little speck.
Like what we see as ants.
Yeah.
We can be the ants.
Yeah, like we could literally be like so minuscule.
And you know the ants are like, well, the giants.
Yeah,
because we're giants.
yeah.
Wow, this is getting
I
deep.
know, mind-boggling.
Whew, what an episode.
You know what? I feel overloaded.
I think
overwhelmed.
We can end this episode right here.
Thanks for listening, guys. Sorry
Thank
if you can
you.
hear my sniffing the whole time. I really try my best not to.
Thank you
It's
so
been
much.
fun. Tell us any conspiracy theories that you love down below.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you next episode.
Love, kisses.